Bang. Sounds good.
I know I deserve more, I just never said it. 2 middle fingers as I make an exit. Yeah.
All right, good to go.
Just give me 1 second. I just need to do something.
Are you serious, dude? It's a waste of my time.
Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Tuesday, June 10th. We're going to talk NBA Finals game number 3, even though it is tomorrow. We have an MLB parlay, and we have some Tuesday Nerfies. We are here with Mr. Danny, who's next, and we are going to dive right in.
Yes, sir.
To game
Let's dive
number
in.
3,
Let's dive
NBA Finals. What are your thoughts after 2 games in Oklahoma City? You have the floor.
Those boys, those Pacer boys, the boys from Indiana, really big stealing one at home.
Massive.
On the road, excuse me. Really huge. Huge for the series. I want the series going yard. Don't really care who wins either or. But I do think the Thunder team, obviously, they're the heavy favorites. They do have the better team.
-700 before the series.
Yeah, unbelievable.
SGA -600 MVP pre-series. Yep. Hell, they're plus 200 to win the finals next year.
Yep. Already that point differential is like crazy for the Thunder. They blew them out last night. Blew them out last night. First game.
They were up double digits the entire time game one.
And they, in Indiana, classic Indiana fashion, they steal one. So we're looking to do one more of those when we go back to Indiana. I think we go another one.
How do you feel about game number 3? It's 5.5 point spread.
The way that it's oriented, it's like you guys are looking away from each other.
Oh, it.
You know, like if you look
at
him, it looks away.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
I just can already hear Edge's voice.
Bitching.
Fuck, man. Who do we like for game 3? I think we.
The game pick that I put in is the Thunder.
Thunder by more than 6 points? Thunder by 6 or more?
Yeah. Win game 3.
Just Thunder to win?
No, to win by 6.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to be taking the Pacers game 3. At home. They already won 1.
That's not bad.
I mean, dude, I think it might just be too tall of a task. And if they prove us wrong, they prove us wrong. It's a win-win.
But this Pacers team plays really well when their back's against the wall, and it isn't fully yet. Like it's 1-1 split.
Like if they go up 2-1, it's not the end of the world.
Then it's a mandatory game 4 win.
Will be a big win.
So I could see them coming out flat because it's kind of like we did our job already on the road. We should probably just save this for the pod.
How about now? When we look at each other, how's it look?
Dude, like I'm just going to shut it. Fucking going crazy. I'm going to shut it off, actually. It's still going. What do we have? I've got only my email pulled up. 1 tab. Shut down. Bro, scrolling reels.
You good to go? Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Tuesday, June 10th, 10 days into the month. And we have NBA Finals game number 3. Even though it's tomorrow, we're going to talk about game 3 today because we already have our pick set. Then we have an MLB 3-leg parlay. And then we're going to talk Tuesday Nerfies. We are joined by Danny. Who's next? Who the hell is next? And we're going to dive right into game number 3.
Yeah.
We saw 2 games in Oklahoma City. Now we packed the bags. We head to Indiana. Danny, how do we feel thus far in this series?
Really love what the boys did in game 1. Those boys from Indiana.
Yep.
Huge stolen game on the road.
Yep.
Okay. Because this is a Thunder team that is just built better than them. They got, they're deep. They're huge. They do everything. They've got like literally 0 weaknesses to their game.
Yep. Both ends of the floor.
Both ends of the floor. It's fucked. It's actually generationally fucked. We've never seen anything like this.
Yep. I mean, they were minus 700 before the series. SGA was minus 600 for MVP. Hell, next year they're already plus 200 to win the whole goddamn thing again in 2026.
It stinks. To be
honest. They're generational. Their defense is like the steel curtain, and then they have a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the floor.
They do.
But
they do.
Game number 1 gets stolen.
Yeah.
Carpet swept from beneath him.
Tyrese Halliburton is he's playing out of his damn mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with him. But frankly, I love it. I love it. Thank you for saving basketball, because now we have a series on our hands. Before that game 1 steal, I thought it would go in 5. Now it's looking like maybe 6 or 7. Either way. I
said 12-year-olds around the country probably think Tyrese Halliburton's the best player to ever step on the hardwood.
No, he is. After game 1, I said he was the greatest player of all time.
You know what I mean?
Better than Mike J, better than LeBron.
Like you're in that frame of your life where you're just starting to lock into the NBA. You're locking into the sports. You're locking into the NBA Finals. You're watching it at your buddy's house, and now all of a sudden you've been watching this playoff and you've seen Halliburton
4 times
play in this playoff
to go ahead or tie this.
If you're a 12-year-old and you've watched Halliburton over this playoff, he's the best player of all time.
Fuck it, 8 years old.
8 years old.
You could be a grown man like me and think Tyrese Halliburton's the greatest player of all time.
You're going to remember the 2025 playoffs for the rest of the time.
Yep.
If you knocked me out and woke me up right now, and you watch Mr. Halliburton and these Indiana Pacers play this playoff, it's been unbelievable.
I tell you to go to hell.
Against the Bucks, against the Cavs, against the Knicks, and now game 1 against the Thunder. It's top 10 most improbable playoff comebacks in NBA history. The Pacers now have 4 of them.
And I heard some fucking idiot saying they didn't play a healthy Cavs team. Shut your fucking mouth. What camera am I speaking? This one right here. Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a healthy Cavs team. Garland wasn't playing, but they were arguably better defensively, and they were better without Garland on the floor. And I love Darius Garland, but they were healthy those first 2 games. The Pacers played them off the fucking court. They played them off the fucking court, and then the Cavs weren't healthy. But that was a healthy. Don't give me a break. This team has played legit teams. They're here in the finals. They stole one at home on the road. Excuse me. They stole one game 1. Now we're going back home. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like the Thunder taking game 3. And I know you do as well.
Yep.
This Pacers team plays a lot better when their back's against the wall, and it isn't quite yet.
Yep.
Okay, it's 1-1. They probably feel a little comfortable. They did their job on the road. Now we're going back. I can see the Thunder kind of smacking them in the face one more time before the Pacers go, oh shit, let's start playing up to.
I love that narrative. I love that narrative. They game 2, Indiana. They'd already gotten the job done in Oklahoma City.
Yes.
So that was an expected game 2 belt to ass scheduled loss.
Yes.
And that's what we got. Game 1.
Took care of business.
I'm starting to think this is a double-digit win, and we have Thunder minus 5.5 here. You know why? Because game 1, they're up double digits the whole time. They then blow that 10-point lead. And now they were, we saw game 2. They were like, oh, fuck, we're not going to let that happen again. Because they were up 17 in the 4th quarter, and we saw them play differently than they had in the past.
Yes.
In that game 1.
The Thunder don't lose close or win close games.
And now if we see that lead, as we already said, they're better from top to bottom. On the offensive floor, defensive side of the floor, this is a more well-rounded team than the Indiana Pacers. Now we go back to Indiana. And I think we see a similar story game 3.
Yeah, they might have foot off the gas, which has happened. It has happened this playoff run with the Pacers. They've kind of looked like when they're comfortable and they've got a good lead. Like even game 5 in New York, they should have blown them the fuck out. That series should have went 5, but they go to New York and it was kind of like they came out flat, and the whole game was flat. So I could see that happening in game 3.
It's just like we're getting so much. Like, we're just getting the better team at 5.5 points.
Yeah, might be a steal.
5.5 points.
Might be a steal.
The Thunder.
The
I
Thunder,
feel like it's a steal.
They win a lot of their games double. Like, they blow teams out. They don't really win the close ones. If it's a close game, I see Indiana, but it might not be.
And I know we're in Indiana, and that's going to make a lot of people like Pacers on the money line and the Pacers plus the points.
Pat McAfee and the boys.
But I just don't think
I
just don't think it's in a game 3. If this was like a game, a game 6, maybe.
If the Thunder were up 2-0, I'd bet the house.
Yep.
Okay. I'd borrow money from somebody and put more in.
Yep.
Just to say the Pacers are winning game 3.
Correct. But in a 1-1 series where we already saw fluke shit happen in the air, I think we now see game 3 go to the Thunder. Give us, for our game pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder -5.5, ball sack, fully on the table.
And if we're wrong, it's because we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
There you go. You heard it here
no
first.
Idea.
But to be fair, game 1 took the Pacers +9.5. Game 2 took the Thunder -10.5. Game 3, let's see the Thunder -5.5. Let's go 3-0 thus far in the fucking NBA Finals.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
To the MLB Diamond we go.
And then I'm fucking off.
Yep.
All right, brother. It's been a pleasure. Where did that come from?
The mic. You're good. You want to center this and then we're good? All right, brother. Good stuff. All right. Look, now we go to the Diamond for a 3-leg parlay, and we're not fucking around today. It's Tuesday, and it's a good day to have a day. Give us, for leg number 1, we travel to Baltimore. The O's we saw get hot a little bit in the beginning of June, end of April. Fuck no. Can I restart? Yeah. April, May, June. I fucked it up. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, now it's time for a 3-leg parlay on the Diamond. It's a good night to have a night. Leg number 1, we travel to Camden Yards. We saw the Baltimore Orioles get hot in the beginning of June, the end of May. They're kind of rounding a corner on the road. Now they're playing the big bad Tigers. I don't give a shit who is on the mound to start this game. I know it smells like a bullpen game for the Tigers. Long Gibson, whatever this man is, stepping on the belt, going against Mr. Povich. I don't care. Give us the Detroit Tigers on the money line, leg number 1. The Baltimore Orioles stink, and now we are going to fade them with the number 1 team in the AL. So put that in the pipe and smoke it. Leg number 2, we got Mr. Lance McCullers Jr. going against the AA White Sox. Give us the Houston Astros on the money line. Yes, going against the triple, double, single A White Sox. We're keeping things short and sweet. We're not beating around the bush. This parlay's coming home. Leg number 3. When Mr. Fried steps on the bump for the New York Yankees, they win baseball games. They just came off losing a series at home in the Bronx against an AL East rival in the Boston Red Sox. They now bounce back in Kansas City. Give us the Yankees on the money line. That's 3 legs. You put it in the pipe and smoke it. We're fading the dog shit O's, the dog shit White Sox, and then we're going to roll with the Yanks fading the Royals in a bounce back series with their ace on the bump. What's the worst that could happen there? Give us those 3 legs. Let's continue on down the line to Nerfies. Love this Nerfie. I love this Nerfie because anytime a little nugget, I always like taking a game 1 of a series that's in division. So what is that? Tonight, we have the New York Mets taking a trip down from Citi Field to our nation's capital to go against the Nationals. We have Mr. Mackenzie Gore, who has about 190 strikeouts in about 20 innings thus far in the MLB season, going against Mr. Canning, Both these guys have had really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Nationals, I'm trying to get the exact. Here we go. Fuck. Can we cut that? I don't want that in there. Fuck. Ready?
Just go with wherever you
What will be easiest? I'll start. Should I just start from Nerfies?
Just start from wherever.
All right. Both these guys have really, really good stuff thus far. Mackenzie Gore, 108 strikeouts and 75 innings pitched. Griffin Canning, also right there with him with a 2.9 ERA. Both these gentlemen, really, really solid stuff. Show us a simple 6 outs. Give us the Nerfy. Oh, fuck. It's not in the nation's capital. It's in New York. I need to restart. Fuck. Ready? All right, now it's time for a simple 6 outs. Show us some Nerfies. A little nugget that likes to fall out of my ass cheeks is when 2 in-division teams going up against each other, game number 1, tend to go Nerfy, especially with these two gentlemen, the way they're pitching on the mound right now. Tonight, we have NL East game 1 of a series. The Nationals taking a trip up to Citi Field to play the Mets. Mackenzie Gore, 108 strikeouts, 75 innings pitched, going against a 2.9 ERA. Griffin Canning. These two gentlemen are going to find 6 outs with no runs scored. This might be just the Nerfy of the night. Show us a simple 6 outs between the Nationals and the Mets. And now for Nerfy number 2, we're going to go back to a game that we were just talking about. The New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Mr. Max Fried, Mr. Nick Cameron, 2 gentlemen also who have been on their head this year. Fried, 8-1, 1.78 ERA. Mr. Cameron, 2-1 with a 0.85 ERA. Yes, Mr. Noah Cameron. I said Nick Cameron. Fuck. All right. Noah Cameron, 31 innings pitched with a 0.85 ERA. So what are the odds that he allows a run in the first inning today? Well, anything is possible with these Nerfies. Both these gentlemen just simply do not allow runs. So let's get a simple 6 outs in the first inning. Fellas, give us the Nerfy between the Yankees and the Royals. That's 2 simple 6 outs. Show us 12 outs. Mr. Gore, Mr. Canning, Mr. Fried, Mr. Cameron. Nothing more about it. We need it. We need a simple 6 outs. The fish don't just jump on the boat. Give us the Nerfy in New York, the Nerfy in Kansas City. And fellas, we took the Thunder for game number 3 minus 5.5. We took the Tigers, the Yankees, and the Astros in a 3-leg parlay. We took these 2 Nerfies. Here is a little QR code for the Friday Beer Shop for the Glue Guy and Dr. Locke's merch. If this parlay hits, the little Glue Guy, little Nerfy action. Fellas, drop a like, because that's the most important thing about these videos is likes so more people can see them. Drop your comment, your favorite play of the night, and most importantly, drop a sub here on the page as we continue to drop these videos every day until the football season arises. Fellas, as always, we'll see you on the other side.